Was it seduction or illusion? Deception or murder? Nothing is what it seems in a town like Twin Peaks. Starring Kyle MacLachlan, Michael Onkean, Laura Flynn Boyle, Sherilyn Fenn, and Joan Chen. And now you can fall back into the mystery, or begin your search for the first time every Tuesday night with a new episode hosted by a panel of superfans. Watch live for the audio commentary. No one in a town like Twin Peaks.
You know, that rock went straight for Andy. So why wasn't he considered a suspect? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. It is today, April the 30th, 2024. It is 10:05 p.m. It is 70 degrees outside, and rain is expected in the next couple of hours. All right. Welcome to Live from Sparkwood in 21. This show chronicles the cult classic 1990 television series Twin Peaks. So if you enjoy a damn fine cup of coffee and a heavenly slice of cherry pie, then this show is for you. Joining me on this odyssey is a group of super fans. Age Boomer.
Oh, hi.
Troy Pacelli.
The guy at the end of the bar is not what he seems.
And Netters Network.
Good evening.
Yowzer. Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This might be the show right here, folks.
I might just have to, pick her up a retro diner waitress outfit.
Alrighty, moving on. All right. Hello to... Sorry, Boomer, go ahead, please.
I was going to say, and you could pretend you're at Steak and Shake, except you can't because they don't have servers anymore. Anyway.
We could pretend that we're at a retro Steak and Shake.
There you go.
All right.
Now I want a milkshake. What are you doing to me?
I know, right?
I'm making a cake.
Netter's making cake.
Oh, I'll say cake.
It's actually a yellow cake. This time I'm not doing the frosting, but it's the same cake that we had last week. I'm making this one without frosting.
I may make some frosting.
Okay, you can make frosting.
All right. I would like to say hello to everyone following along on my Twitter page, on Troy's Rumble, and of course on Troy's channel, Netter's channel, and Aged Boomer. All right.
Yep.
Already in the chat, FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim.
Yeah, he dropped a really, really cool little Tim meme in the Cosme.
Nice. And friend of the channel and channel member, Curtis Selby. JPRPH1. Big Al presents Faithful Blue Wrench, the bird woman of YouTube, Connie Cleary. Or Flatstone.
I forgot to change it to
All right, fine. My Stuckerazzi, Lady of the Elements.
Lady V.
Of the channel, D.D. Myers Jr. Evelyn Hampton. Scrolling, keeping doggies rolling, rawhide. All right. I do believe that is everyone. Oh, no. Wilkie's Movies and Music. The Logical Spock. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for bearing with us as we were taking care of some technical issues backstage, like, for example, the Cosme link not coming up right away, and the thumbnail that didn't want to download, but we're here now, and we're ready to go, and hello to BJ, Orville Nation.
PJ!
I am thinking, Stephen, you're having a little bit of bandwidth issue because at one point during the greeting, or before you started greeting the chat, you were roboting. So I'm thinking maybe you're having some bandwidth issues.
Oh, I thought that was me.
No.
Okay.
Because I've got all of our tabs open. I'm like, I might have to close something.
No.
Yeah. All right. Maybe this will help right here. Okay. How am I sounding right now at the moment? Can everybody hear me? Okay. Sound check.
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah. You
Okay. Okay. All right. We'll go with that then. All right. Well, here we are. We are up to the 25th episode of the series in total. I believe it's episode 17 of the season, if I am remembering correctly. Somewhere in that range, 17, 18. And this is entitled On the Wings of Love. And love is definitely in the air in Twin Peaks. And well, we're going to have a new power couple, ladies and gentlemen. So
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to one particular scene.
Yep.
In this episode. So all right.
I know that it has nothing to do with the episode, but I can't get that Jeffrey Osborne song out of my head.
I have to go check on my cake. I'll be right back.
Go check on your cake. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to, otherwise it's gonna. And you don't be too loud, otherwise it's gonna deflate, right?
Well, it's funny you say that because she made one about a week and a half ago, and it did that thing where the middle part just kind of, dropped in. It was still perfectly good. It just, we probably should have trimmed it. Otherwise, yeah, it was a little. When I cut a piece of the cake, the piece would fall over. But
Cakes are nice.
It was so yum. It was so yum.
I would like a big piece of cake
With a glass of milk.
That'd be the best. Yes.
Right. Cold glass of
you
milk.
need a nice cold glass of milk. That's actually the best thing that goes with a cold glass of milk are chocolate chip cookies fresh out of the oven. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that goes well with cake. I'll have on my birthday. If I have a birthday, I will have a glass of milk with it. Yes.
There you go.
I will do that.
We should actually get back to the show. We got a late start. We gotta get back to the topic at hand. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds.
Everybody
the only
loves
way
love.
to fly. That's the only way you're gonna hear the song because it's not in the episode.
Love.
What is it good for? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm conflating some things.
I think so.
We have cake.
Good. Is it? You got it cooling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be cool up by the end of the stream, maybe, huh?
Yeah, and then I can just whip up a buttercream and we'll be good to go. You guys are going to have to fend for yourselves.
I think I have some leftover peeps from Easter.
I got some jelly babies over here.
That's
Jelly babies, what?
We have jelly babies, yeah.
This is not a Doctor Who rewatch. You need cherry
I
pie.
know.
You need
I
cherry
know.
pie for Twin Peaks, right?
They
Isn't
were
that
in our
the-
snack box, so
Is there a snack on Twin Peaks? I know cherry pie is the big thing. I don't think they do snacking on the show.
No, coffee's probably the regular go-to.
Donuts, maybe donuts. That's
Donuts
the
and
snack.
coffee, yeah.
there you go.
yeah.
That's it. That's the snack. Donuts and coffee. Like, I don't think anybody's even I don't even think I saw anyone popping any beer nuts on this show, right? It's just...
Right. Real quick, let me explain. First, saying hi to Logical Spock, but yeah, Cosme, you have to be here live for Cosme to work for you. And this is true for all of our rewatches, whether it's Twin Peaks, the movie nights, whatever it is. We provide Cosme during the live stream, as a courtesy, make it easy for everyone to be synced up and everything. But if you're coming back after the fact, yeah, you're going to need your own copy, whether it's from your streaming service or your own physical copy. And that's why at the beginning of every episode, we do our best to give you cues so that you can have it lined up, with the opening credits and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And hello to Putin's cat.
you got a kitty in the chat? Kitty.
Pooty. Welcome, Pooty.
Yep.
Alrighty. So if everyone will please join us over on Cosme, I think we've made you wait quite long enough. I'm curious to get to this myself, so...
Yeah. And so, yeah, continuing with the Cosme, just like Pooty just said, it is like television. It's live. If you go to the channel and I'm not showing something, there's nothing to see but blank screen. Which you're probably seeing right now, a black screen, but you're probably also seeing my cursor and, the play button at the bottom. So, we can get... Oh, Netter gave me some jelly babies.
I'm not giving you the one I dropped on the floor, though.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Even though it's
10-second
your favorite
rule,
kind,
right?
I'm not giving you the one I dropped on the floor.
What'd you say, Boomer?
10-second rule.
Yeah, 10-second.
Okay.
No, it fell on carpet. I would say 10-second rule if it's linoleum or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like most likely it's going to have my hair wrapped around it somehow because my hair gets everywhere.
It does. Okay, let me know when you're ready, Stephen.
Alright. Let's hit it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Netter and I are like, yes, we're waiting.
Where's the Flappy story?
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Mine's running slow. I didn't play. I'm sorry I'm late. Flappy is the uncredited is an uncredited writer from the movie Condor Man. Did you know that? He helped write the screenplay.
I did not know that.
Yes. There we go. So I forgot to hit play on my side. That's why I didn't see anything. I was like, where is it?
Actually, I may have heard that before. I think what it was is there was some fighting behind the scenes about how much input he was actually going to get.
No, he
That was
left
another
in a
thing that
huff.
had him disgruntled.
He left in a huff. He says it was not his original vision. He was not happy about that.
Yeah.
For instance, he wanted Condor Man to be an actual condor posing as a man, but they poo-pooed that. Did you ever see Condor Man, Troy?
It sounds familiar. I just
It's
don't remember.
It's a Disney attempt at a super movie in 1981. Superhero movie in
Oh,
1981.
I remember it. No, I did not actually see it. Yeah. Jack Nance. Oh. Joan Chen.
I just want to go up to that
Pepper
river and
Louie.
sniff and get a smell of the river. I don't know why. It's just like...
I have. It smells wonderful. The outdoors is just...
Yes. Pristine.
Ben Horn has that line in the first episode about, your lungs. And yeah, I totally get that.
Okay, I'm already creeped out.
Thanks. Well, thanks for stopping by, Dad Man Walking. Perfectly understandable.
I'm already getting creeped out.
No, Jack Nance. Yeah, he passed away quite some time ago. He was probably the first of, the main cast that we've been losing over time.
Oh, that's not good.
Angelo Badalamenti, too.
See some booze there.
Yeah. It looks like a Saturday morning over here.
You only get one, dear.
Where's the O. Henry can? Oh, there we go.
Oh, boy.
It's like, what's her end game?
Well, that's part of the story.
I actually don't recall.
Yeah, because every time she's on screen, you get a little distracted, right?
Well, no, well, yeah, but I normally think
yeah.
That can't be good.
Even if it's just perfume, it can't be good.
Is this going to turn to the crying game? No.
It's got to be a drug.
Even if it's just a perfume, it's a drug.
Well, no, because then she took some, so...
Maybe she's enjoying it, too.
I mean, honey, is this the only way you can get a guy?
Well, it's a good start, but she's in for more than just the wee wacky woohoo.
The sound is interesting in this scene.
Yep. They're doing a good job of getting across this is like a dream for him.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So what, no nookie?
Well, I mean, she's enjoying herself.
Is she like a
I
professional?
don't want to harsh anyone's yum,
Is she a professional assassin? Is that what I'm getting the impression of here? Oh, yikes.
Well, that's what you do. You get your thumbs under it so you can breathe. It gives you time to slam her up against the wall
Very fun.
and
Oh,
show
there you
off
go.
that garter.
And he's like, what?
Stockings, let me just tell you. I begged.
I knew you were going to say that.
She knows me so well.
Okay.
Okay, we do not have to bring up David Carradine every time somebody gets strangled in these things, okay? Please.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly.
Don't bring up David Carradine around me. I'll start talking about Kung Fu The Legend Continues for 2 hours, okay? Oh, look who's bringing the breakfast.
We now return to Billy Zane, original hair.
Yup.
It's nice seeing him play a romantic lead,
Yeah.
considering he got kind of... They was not playing that in Titanic.
I never understood people who tuck in their sweaters.
Yeah, that is
That
kind
is-
of weird.
Yeah.
Especially such a bulky sweater.
What's the point of tucking in a sweater?
Well, to be honest, it's because he's a, fit individual and he wants to show off the physique.
Then where's...
Exactly. Wear something that's a little bit more form-fitting.
Where's something else?
Or we could just watch The Phantom.
Yeah, well, yes.
And hello, Nate. And hello, Bucky's Crafting.
Yeah, Netter made a great point, though, that she did put some to her own lips. If she was really, trying to kill him, which it really looks like she was, you don't think she'd want to befuddle herself.
Simple yes or no were due.
It might have been like an aphrodisiac type of thing.
Well, could be.
It was turning her on to then try to kill him.
She needed
Anyone see Deadlock
motivation.
the Gunshot? Yes.
No, I think I know what happened. I think the assassin wanted him to think that Josie was back from the dead killing him.
Yeah.
That's probably maybe it's part of a revenge scheme.
Oh, yeah. He says it, it's like so obvious. He's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Is that haircut regulation? I don't know.
That would make me throw up.
That's what he's going
That's
for.
the idea.
See the smile? That should do it. Very clever.
I happen to like biscuits and gravy.
Hey, Drew.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, if you like something for breakfast that looks like an ox snot on your nose or on your
Okay.
plate.
You.
Ew.
The bonsai tree.
Bonsai?
Mm-hmm.
Harry?
Yeah, he was not in good shape when that happened.
Yeah. So, you kind of see Harry kind of pivoting back into business as usual. He's still distracted. He's still hungover.
He's holding his head like, oh my gosh, this is not a time for loudness.
Yeah.
Of course, it wouldn't bother me any. I don't get headaches when I've had too much to drink.
Yeah, see, my theory is that haloperidol being used by people that have been affiliated with the lodges, they use it as a spiritual blocker.
I was thinking the same thing. I love that. What? What took them so long?
Yeah, it makes no sense. The fine, upstanding Boy Scout they keep on probation, you know, all the people trampling all over your constitutional rights. Yeah, they're protected.
He proved his innocence like a what? To be fair,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
know what the timeline is on the show, but I keep thinking it's like a week ago he proved his innocence. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's done. Did they have to go through? Was this government red tape? It's like, was this... I actually like sausage links. I'll say that. I like patties also, but I don't know. What do you
I got
think?
some sausage patties that are frozen right now.
And Leo's
Yeah.
like, "Is this a trick?"
Look at that. I have to say, it's rather creepy the amount of time he's put into this.
Yes. Particularly when he's only doing this, the only witness for this is Leo, and he's, a drooling buffoon right now.
Oh, it's not just for Leo, it's also for himself.
It's for himself. That's what it really is, yes. And welcome, Spicy Peach.
Hello, gorgeous.
Playing with the Queen of Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
You get to die.
There's the Joker.
Yeah. And Leo's all like, "Wait a minute, you can't kill my wife. That was my plan."
That's my job.
Yeah, but he kind of failed at it, didn't he?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I do get the impression that Leo really does love Shelley. He's just effed up about it.
Yeah, he's very
He's one of those guys that's very controlling, and
he's incredibly dysfunctional, yes. And violent.
and not very trusting.
Not at all. Do 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 do.
I recall, didn't we have to take a ferry to get to there?
To the Cannon Lodge, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Again, remember the Cannon Lodge is the interior.
Right.
The exterior we were able to drive to. They were actually two separate places.
Suspicious.
Totally sus.
Sus. Totally sus.
Yeah, because this isn't weird at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, not at all.
Come on.
And the thing is, she was the one I would have thought was above all of this.
Now, yes. 20 years ago, who knows?
People change, right?
And yeah, after 20 years, you don't know what she could have been going through 20 years ago and so forth.
So they had an affair or something 20 years earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you keep letters of that?
I know. But that actually, the answer to that question tells you something.
It's like,
Nate,
okay,
are you talking about Nadine and Mike? I'm sure Mike's legal. He's 18.
There's a giant fireplace right there. Just chuck him in.
Yes, that's what I thought too. That also indicates she's not ready to let go. Stay away from her.
Oh.
Not stay away from me.
So is the daughter...
Maybe.
Guess what? You're a horn. Because he was horny.
Yes. But she's already starting to think exactly that.
Another mystery for her to solve.
This one possibly being about her.
I love this. No.
I thought he was giving a meatloaf recipe.
If he's
By the way,
ordering
that's in the real world. That's not where the bathrooms are at that diner, but whatever.
if he's ordering it, if the sheriff's ordering anything, he'll order Rice Krispies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All Rice Krispies.
She was a what?
Hi.
She's like, hi?
Yeah.
And he's like, you're embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh.
Counter Esperanto.
It's a miracle!
Yeah.
This is a sign.
Yep. I think she heard you. So, there's been a lot of reads on this phenomenon. One, maybe he's not as hard of hearing as he thinks he is. He hears what he wants to hear, and really, she's all he wants to hear.
Well, you know. Hey.
But
So you could say he tunes people out.
yeah. Which could be like he's trying to tune the world out, you know?
Like selective hearing.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's the question about, this is the second time a span of 20 years is mentioned. What happened 20 years ago?
What about attempted garroting?
Yeah. 2 thumbs up.
Well,
I like the fact that she said she was okay. Nobody asked how Annie is. Yeah, they all kind of got that.
I don't think Troy's ever told me a joke. Have you?
I've told you many jokes in over 30 years.
No, I meant like when we were first dating and stuff.
Oh, yeah. One that I can't repeat on air right now.
She must like him because that wasn't funny.
I missed the punchline. I was talking to my husband.
Oh.
Okay.
So what's the punchline?
I don't remember. I was distracted.
The joke was, one penguin asks the other penguin, "Are you wearing a tuxedo?" The other one says, "Maybe I am." Is that funny?
I got to see.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not funny.
To the owl cave. This is the Secret Watchmen sequel.
Yeah.
With Julie Cruz.
Mexico. Does James know any Spanish?
I don't know.
I could see him with one of those translation books.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
wonder
does
if
your mother
he's
tell you
covering
all
something
her
up.
plans?
Right.
Yeah, and she makes it sound like Mom has to tell her every plan that she has ever.
Well, but it's very clear that something weird's going on.
They're from me.
Yeah, I'm not sure lying is ever really a good thing. But see, I get the impression the doc knows more than he's letting on.
Perhaps.
It's Murder on the Orient Express. Everyone did it.
There's no smoking in the library.
There is if you're the librarian.
I guess.
Tell me about it.
The smoke's getting to me.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's Percy.
Yes.
Percy Bice. Okay.
Yes. That's why she was freaked out, and then it's, oh, that's the guy who wrote it.
Yeah.
Denial's not a river.
In fact, she was a bit cooler than Dale was, but not much.
Wait, what? Is this Mission Impossible? What's going on here?
Yep. It quite literally is.
Is he going? Is he going spelunking?
Yep. Down to the floor.
How is the ceiling holding him up?
As I recall, those were drop ceilings, so I
Yeah.
can't even imagine.
You know, listed as things I never want to do, spelunking is pretty high up there.
More like Mission Implausible. Yeah, exactly.
Terrified of caves. Not terrified, but they make me uncomfortable. Maybe I'll go there.
Curtis, how is it that you come up with memes of the scene we're actually watching? But that hat's not going to feel very good.
That's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Ice and crossing.
Oh, what the?
Johnny.
Yeah.
When the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor. Oh, wait, wrong movie.
You know who else was there? Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That's an understatement.
Pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
He wants her to run the property?
He's taking her into a partnership sort of arrangement.
He wants her to be an advisor, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did it again, Curtis. How the hell are you doing that?
He's scanning ahead.
Well, it's a live feed.
Yeah, if he's got his own version.
Yeah, if he's got his own copy, he could be doing it, yeah.
That means she just had to break her date with him.
Yeah. Ancient Chinese secret, yeah. It's classified.
I don't know what to say to the cops. The truth, George. Always tell the truth. It's the easiest thing in the world to
Tell the
remember.
hardest truth to. Well, no, sometimes the truth can hurt people.
Sometimes the truth is pretty unbelievable.
And you just told him, I'm in love with your daughter.
Well,
He's like, wait, what?
yeah.
Have a carrot.
Come on over here, boy. Have a carrot.
That was a pretty flat carrot he was eating.
Oh, Curtis, don't give away how the trick is done.
Don't go down into those caverns, man. There's bad stuff down there, I know it. This is the one instance where I can't pick on Andy. Of course, how far down was that?
Not very.
Okay.
Yeah, like 5 feet.
I don't like caves.
Boobs.
I knew you were going to say that.
She knows me so well.
Beer drinkers.
Yeah, the kids hang out there, you know, to drink and stuff.
Bats.
There's the owl going, what you doing in my house?
Yep.
The owls are not what they seem. That's freaky. What the heck is an owl doing down there?
Exactly.
Well, it's Owl Cave, so...
But owls don't go into caves.
Owl would be in a tree.
Generally.
It's moving. Are we going to start seeing snakes now?
Yeah, it's either going to be snakes or a rolling boulder
Or insects.
it's going to fire a dart out at him.
I thought it was a machine gun barrel.
I could tell you what that symbol is, but it would be a spoiler.
I was waiting for Hawk to give some legend or something.
You place both wonderful
And
and
strange.
strange. Great line of the series.
I would like to request the camera song. It's really Mac McGee.
A rum and tonic?
Yeah, it's gonna come out like almost like a soda.
Finish your story, Coop. What?
Like maybe she wouldn't have joined the convent?
You're a daughter of kings, a shield maiden of Rohan. That will not be your fate. Oh, sorry.
I know the feeling.
And she's yet to taste that drink.
I haven't thought of Mac tonight in many, many years.
You mean
Back
the
when
McDonald's?
Yeah, it's back when
Oh, yes.
McDonald's was actually a fun place to go with good food.
Did David Lynch make that commercial?
It was weird, so yeah, I could kind of see it. Sure.
Oh, what would you like to know?
Oh, they didn't try to put it back?
Well, yank it out of there. Come on.
Curtis, you are on point tonight.
Yeah, he is.
It's like, okay, now what's going to happen?
Well, I'll tell you what's not going to happen. We are not going to talk about Judy.
It's like,
What
okay,
happened?
Watch out for the boulder.
There's Laura. Still dead.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to tell with her, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so finicky. First she's dead, then she's not.
Yeah, exactly. We just watched that last night. Well, yeah, but Nate, that's also back when minimum wage was not meant to be a living wage. It was what you got when you were a part-time student.
Was a stepping stone.
Exactly. So there you go. That was a good one. So that symbol, oops, Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cause the inception.
Cool.
Yeah. So there's another movie I've got to do a watch party of. The Last Dragon.
Oh, show enough, right?
Show enough. But anyway, so that symbol you recognize, of course, from... Let's see. Is it in the last episode? I know it's definitely in Fire Walk with Me. It's on the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the last episode, or I know? Like I said, I know it's in Fire Walk with Me. I'm trying to remember if it's seen before the end of the series. Who's the master? Sure enough. I'll tell you what. If I do The Last Dragon, I will have popcorn and I will eat it with chopsticks.
Sure enough.
Absolutely.
What would the second movie be?
What? Well, it's funny because a couple weeks back I was thinking about this, and I was thinking what might be fun to do would be to do a double feature of The Last Dragon and Enter the Dragon.
I don't know.
Enter the Dragon.
Yep.
That had Bruce Lee in it.
Yes, it did. Yes, indeed it did.
And John Saxon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. Heck, I almost have some idea of who is who. Yeah, this is, that's part of, you watching the show, weekly basis, regular. You start to understand the characters. You get to know them. You get to understand their motivations.
What's my motivation?
Exactly. And,
Terrence Stamp asked that of Richard Donner. Sorry.
Yeah, what's my motivation?
For General Zod, he asked you that. And he had to come up with this whole thing about, no, Zod saw himself as the hero of Krypton. There you go. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Go ahead.
That actually, and that works. And
yes.
This is a great example of an actor understanding his craft and a director directing the actor's enthusiasm,
respecting the what the actor had to say. Yes, and then say, okay, I'll work with you, and this is how it is. Okay, yes.
I like Evelyn. I've done popcorn with chopsticks for years. I don't get butter on the remote. That could be your hook for Monday movies. Monday double feature with you guys have noticed I've been doing I didn't set out to do double features, but I'm doing double features more and more because I really am trying to build the Rumble channel and the watch hours and so forth. There is a Monday coming up where it's going to have to be a single feature, and 13th. It'll start at the 15th? 13th. And I'll have to start at 9 because we have dentist appointments, so I don't want to have to rush home to be back by 8. But, yeah.
If my cleaning takes 3 hours, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
He was trained in karate by Bruce Lee. Bowitz.
I like that.
that was from Puma Man, Mystery Science Theater. Yeah.
I love that. Bruce Lee Bowitz. Yeah.
I never quite down myself, to be honest.
Really? Yeah, Netter and I both are quite good with chopsticks, although she prefers Japanese style and I prefer Korean style, but it's the same skill.
I have mine closer and yours are further up the
that you use the bamboo and bamboo or wood, and I use metal.
Well, I tried using metal. Everything just slides right off of them.
Well, I just squeeze tighter.
Okay, I blew it. It was Invasion of the Neptune Men. Okay.
Invasion of the Neptune Men.
I didn't know
Prince
there
of
were
Space.
Neptune men.
There was
Maybe
in that
there
movie.
were. How do you know?
I thought men were from
Have you-
Mars. That's what they've been telling us all these years.
And women are from Venus. Isn't that how that goes?
Yeah, Mars, men are cold and distant, and women are
Perfect.
scorching hot and smothering.
You like it when I smother you.
Well, sometimes.
Just gotta remind me to remove the pillow.
Picture eating collard greens with chopsticks. That's me. Well, yeah, no, I could totally see that. Actually, I think eating collard greens with chopsticks would actually be easier than trying to eat rice with chopsticks. If rice isn't prepared correctly, it's very, very difficult.
I've eaten ice cream with chopsticks. Yes,
Men are
I'm
from
unique and
Jupiter
special.
if you get the right one. Okay. All right.
So, what was with the Indiana Jones adventure?
Do you two want to be left alone? Yeah. No, that's okay. We'll be ending the stream soon enough. I'm sorry, Boomer. What were you asking?
What was with the Indiana Jones adventure? Why did it go there?
Oh, to the cave.
Oh, you mean the Owl Caves? Because he saw that symbol, and Annie pointed out that was a symbol she saw in the caves. So he went to check it out. There's more mystery there going on, and you're going to find that these symbols go back centuries. There's been something in the woods here that predates the Western expansion by the Europeans.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep. And as you point out, love is in the air. We got Audrey and the Phantom. We got Cooper and Annie. We got Mike and Nadine, of all things.
And we have the sheriff and nothing. Nothing.
Well, the sheriff and not dying.
He had his chicken pot pie.
Yeah, and it looks like Lucy and Andy are starting to come around too.
I'm surprised that Agent Cooper ordered a turkey sandwich with mayo instead of a turkey sandwich with mustard. I would have pegged him for a mustard guy. What do you
On
think?
wheat, though? Didn't he order wheat bread?
Maybe
Yes.
he did. Maybe it wouldn't work on
He
wheat.
did.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll also notice he specified a little dollop, so he didn't want a lot,
He said a dollop.
but he indicated a little bit. I love that, Curtis. I am from the planet Nibiru. Yeah, and it's interesting because I was just reading an article where there's real research going into the possibility of a Planet 9 in outer space. See what I did there?
Funny. Yeah, because didn't Pluto get kicked out?
Planet 10, yeah.
Did Pluto say it's not a planet?
Exactly.
Bunch of ice.
Exactly. I mean, I get it, but then you shouldn't have called it a planet in the first place, you know? But the biggest and probably the most compelling argument about the whole Pluto thing is there are other planetoids out there that actually are at least as deserving of planetary status, if not more so than Pluto. And if we don't call them planets, should we really be calling Pluto a planet? I kind of understand that.
So what else did we learn this episode? Mr. Horn wants to become a better man.
At least that's what he says. He also looks to be trying to improve his relationship with his daughter. Speaking of daughter, his daughter might have a half-sister in Donna. So we learned that as well. We learned that something happened 20 years ago that caused Cole to lose his hearing and caused Donna's mother to be in a wheelchair and be with child that may or may not be Doc Hayward's.
Dum dum dum.
And it wouldn't be odd if it wasn't all, connected.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe not.
What else did we learn? Well, I think that about covers it.
We learned. Yeah, I don't
20
think
years
anything
ago
left.
today.
We also learned that Annie thinks that rum is exotic.
Yeah, and now I'm a little curious. I might actually try rum and tonic, just out of curiosity.
I like the fact the bartender said first one on the house. I guess that was because it was her first drink or something, right? Yeah.
Maybe.
And I always, everything that calls for a maraschino cherry, I always substitute a drunken cherry. And I'm thinking maybe I should actually invest in some actual maraschino cherries. But I'm gonna have to find some good ones. I don't want any of these cheap high fructose corn syrup ones.
Find the premium ones, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What are those ones upstairs you have on the bar? Those are maraschino cherries, babes.
No, they're not. Those are drunken cherries.
The ones that we were using as a weight?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. They're just ones that I bought in the jar, not ones that I made.
Cheater.
Northwest Pilot? Northwest Pilot. Is that a specific brand of rum? Or is that someone who's been drinking rum and coke?
Yeah, I think that's what he's implying.
Yeah,
I learned that men look weird with their sweaters tucked into their pants.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know. And if they didn't, then you have to question how well their pants are fitting them. So back in the day, 2 Northwest pilots got drunk before a flight. They had rum and coke. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I'm with you now. It's been a while, actually, hasn't it, Boomer? I haven't released the Kraken. Maybe that's what I'll be doing on Friday.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
You
The
must.
Kraken. Why is the rum always gone?
Yeah, that's why my stalker bought me some rum.
Yeah, she did. You got the coconut rum. I got the dark spiced rum.
No, I haven't bought a new rum. I finished that one bottle.
They had 17 rums and Diet Cokes. Well, yeah, if you're going to have 17 rums, you want to cut the calories as much as you can, right?
Okay.
God, that actually sounds really good. Oh, man, we still got 4 days ahead of us. Well, 3 days ahead of us. Today would have been the 4th day. You're looking forward to a drink, Boomer?
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll do one. We'll see.
Do I have to make you a raw meat and anchovy and raw egg sandwich the next
There
day?
you go. Maybe a wine cooler, huh?
A wine cooler. There
That's
you
a
go.
joke. It's a joke. That was on an episode of South Park where the one guy, I guess he homeschooled his kids, and the kids were kind of not getting along with the other kids. And they were just, he's fine, leave him alone. The guy comes into the bar, and the guys are welcoming to him. Then he says, "Oh, can I have a wine cooler?" Then they all start beating him up. Since he ordered the wine coolers.
Well, if I'm going to have a wine cooler, it's got to be Seagram's, right?
Golden wine.
Exactly, because Bruno was the spokesman for him. Yep. So what do we got coming up? Thursday?
Oh, Thursday. Thursday's a special night because on my channel, I have special guests. And this week, my special guest is Curtis Selby.
Curtis
Forward to
Selby,
talking
the
to him,
guy that I'm
and,
seeing right there on the screen too,
yeah.
even there.
Our
Yep,
meme
yep.
king.
Yes, you were on point tonight, Curtis. That was pretty darn awesome. What else you got coming up, Netter?
Let's see. Is this week my week or Big Al's week?
What was the last? Did we watch Dead Heat last? Or
Yes,
did
we
watch...
did. So it's Big Al's
So
week.
this week is Big Al's, and it's Wizards. Ralph
right.
Bakshi.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Well, not that wizard, but yes, exactly.
What?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
Harry
movie called
Potter.
Wizards. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, but it's one of those fuzzy memories if you haven't seen it recently.
Yeah. And of course, I am on Last Call with Troy Pacelli on Friday night,
Yep.
being the bouncer and security. So, y'all better stay in line.
And she'll definitely be in the backdrop for Geeky Geezers.
Yep. And then on Monday, of course, for the what are you calling it? Monday night.
Monday night at the movies.
Monday night at the movies. I am also security and bouncer there,
Yep.
and the popcorn maker, because I'm good at it.
She is good at it.
Yeah,
So
that's
there you go.
all I have right now.
Good.
Me?
Yep.
I'll be on Friday stream with Troy, and then I'll be on Geeky Geezers on Sunday, where we will be talking about many a fun thing, like I guess Paramount news, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, we kind of knew there was going to be more Paramount news. We saw the tip of the iceberg as of the stream last night or last Sunday. We may also have an update on Tron.
Oh boy.
And that's all we've got so far, but we got more coming.
Flynn lives, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. There's going to be some speculation, but we'll tell you the news that we've got.
Troy.
Yep, so I will be there on Thursday with Netter and Curtis Selby. Friday, Boomer and I will be talking about books. We'll be talking about how you can educate yourself, how you can dig farther into the stories that you may enjoy that have been adapted from books. In fact, sometimes you'd be better off just foregoing those movies and television adaptations and just go with the books.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Like Dune?
You see, that's the funny thing. Every movie adaptation has had something good about it, but by and large, yeah, you get the whole story when you read the book. Even books, and I don't see them doing this much anymore. Even movies that were written originally as screenplays, they used to do novelizations of them that often involved a little bit more story. That was true with all of the original 3 Star Wars books. It was true with the first 2 Ghostbusters films. I didn't mention it last night. I actually forgot to mention that I remember reading the novelization of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom the year that the movie came out. I hadn't gotten to see the movie yet. I was going to a Boy Scout camp the week it was coming out, so I was reading the book while I was at the camp.
Mm-hmm.
And just as a side note, one day we were able to take an excursion to an actual archaeological site, which I thought was
Whoa.
just thematically cool. The old Poblano ruins. Yep.
Interesting. Was there hidden treasure?
No. Well, I mean, other than the history that you learn from it.
There you go. That's more valuable than any gold you'd find.
Exactly. Plenty of things that belonged in a museum. Well, actually, there was a museum there too, so they went right from the site to the
I'm sure that diamond he was trying to get his hands on at the beginning of Temple of Doom, that was for a museum. Yeah.
No, I'm willing to bet that it was like a key to like some dungeon that
Well, maybe I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you see stuff like that, you tend to think with the D&D mindset. But yeah, that's Friday, and Monday I haven't yet decided. Wait, what is the? I got to make sure that I have. So if today is. Okay, so Monday's the 6th. I could still do a double feature. What do you think? Should I go ahead and do that Enter the Dragon and The Last Dragon? I could do that for next Monday.
If you wanna.
I think I will. So that's what we'll be watching. We'll be watching Enter the Dragon and The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon enters.
I haven't seen The Last Dragon, oh my gosh, since it first came out on cable. I mean, and that was just like a year or two after it was in theaters. Wow, yeah, that's gonna be fun. So that's what next Monday will be, and I think that's all I got, other than what has already been mentioned. Sure enough, yeah, exactly.
All right. That gets on over to me, and well, I'm going to be everywhere again. And,
I was just going to say, you're going to take the next half hour now.
Yeah. I will be joining Jedi Bill tomorrow night for episodes 4 and 5 of Fallout. That'll be at 7:30, all times Eastern. Thursday for Action Theater, we're going to be watching The Equalizer. It's going to be at 4:30. Western Cinema Presents on Sunday at 4 p.m. We are going to be watching Red Sun from 1971 with Charles Bronson and Toshiro Mifune. Kind of a mashup of Western and samurai film. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different for Action Theater in the next month. We're going to be doing all war films. And we are also going to be doing shows on Saturday as well. So stay tuned. Some of the movies that are going to be on that list: The Great Escape, Black Hawk Down, Inglourious Bastards, Bridge on the River Kwai.
I was about to mention that one.
Yeah.
To Hell and Back, and maybe a couple of other ones are going to sprinkle in along the way.
So is that could be an afternoon matinee show or what?
There's going to be afternoon, yes.
Cool. So afternoon matinee with deleted scenes. Cool.
And yes, Battle of Britain. Yeah, we're going to be doing that one as well. Yeah. Then, of course, as usual, Unscripted, and The Other Side of Midnight. The Other Side of Midnight will be episode number 50. So I'm hoping to get some past guests to come in and do that show. Maybe a bit of a retrospective, perhaps. We'll see.
Nice.
All right. Then, of course, join us right back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. For a live from Sparkwood 21. As the topic I had on Sunday was a good one. Yeah, I went a little salty cracker on that one. You know, I got a little angry. But yeah, you know, Unscripted is the show where I get to rant. You know, it's a bit of a stream of consciousness. And, you know, The Other Side of Midnight's the one where I get to chill with my friends. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So, any last words before we go out?
Nope. I want to thank everybody for coming to all of our different channels and giving us thumbs up and engagement and watch time. And guys, I know all the YouTubers say this, but I don't think you guys realize how true it is. It really does mean the world. You guys, it helps a lot.
Yeah, it really does. It's like I've been like refreshing our screens to see, like the engagement we've had, and I'm just seeing all these different people chatting in our chats. It's like, okay, that's so cool to see.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun.
There you go. Man, a few words.
Netter, would you like to take us out with your usual outro?
I can do that. First, I'd like to start off with saying to the chat that please make sure that you are subbed to every member of the panel as well as every member of the chat. And if you think you're subbed, please go back and double check that you're still subbed, because subs seem to disappear. So you just want to make sure that you are still subbed to your favorite YouTubers, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a vid. And with that, we can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well good and fun, but it is so much more fun when excuse me, it is so much more fun when you guys are dropping comments, questions, trivia, whatever it is in the chat, and I have completely lost my train of thought as I was trying to say. Let me try starting it again. It's like I had this complete brain cramp and I started veering off to say, I'm like, I sort of get it. But I don't want to be saying the same thing like all the time, because it's not just a by rote thing to be saying.
True.
Everything that I'm saying to you, I mean it with my heart.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to continue on. I'm not starting over.
There you go.
I love hanging out with you guys. And it does feel like we're just hanging out in the same room. I mean, even though it's a virtual room, we're still hanging out in the same room. We're enjoying each other's company. We're having a great time. And you guys, you started off as friends, but somewhere along the way, you became family.
Yeah.
You guys are really special and important to us. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so very much. You could be anywhere right now. You chose to be here with us, supporting us on each of our channels, encouraging the snot out of us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so great to see all of you here. And we couldn't do this without you. We love the engagement. We love seeing you guys, interacting with you. Like I said, you're family. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep.
So thank you all again for being here. Thank you for encouraging us. I said, we love you guys. Have a really great night. We will definitely see you next time, which will be Thursday on my channel.
Yep.
I really hope to see all of you there, including the new faces that I saw along the way here. I'd love to see you on Thursday things. So we'll see you there. And until then, good night and God bless.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Muted. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't get any of that.
I would like to once again thank everyone who joined us on Twitter, Rumble, and on the other channels, and everyone who joined us here in the chat. FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim, Curtis Selby, JPRPH1, Big Al Presents, who, by the way, I forgot to bring this up. I am going to be joining on a special Friday night version of Films with Friends, May 10th at 8, and we are going to be watching The 13th Warrior.
Oh. I think I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, you have.
Mm-hmm.
Have I?
Yep.
Yeah. Antonio Banderas and Omar Sharif, yeah.
All right.
They played it at the theater when you were working there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also joining us, Connie Cleary, Dee Dee Myers Jr., Evelyn Hampton, Wilkie's Movies and Music, Logical Spock, Putin's Cat, Bucky's Crafting, Nate was here, Drew, and Spicy Peach. All right. 13th Warrior, cool. Yes, very cool. I'm looking forward to it. All right. As I always say, once again, thank you very much for being here. Join us again next week, same bat time, same bat channel, next episode of Twin Peaks. From HQ, in all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night, take care, stay strong, because this is how we win.
Amen.
And I need to get on the proper graphic, which is not cooperating with me at the moment. Troy was very kind to make this promo.
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool if I could go to the playlist and find it. Because I would like to close the show with it.
We've been having technical difficulties all night.
Yes, we have. But here we go.
Was it seduction or illusion? Deception or murder? Nothing is what it seems in a town like Twin Peaks. Starring Kyle MacLachlan, Michael Onke, Laura Flynn Boyle, Geraldine Fenn, and Joan Chen. And now you can fall back into the mystery, or begin your search for the first time every Tuesday night with a new episode hosted by a panel of superfans. Watch live for the audio commentary. No one is innocent